Good afternoon, everyone. Today is May 17th of 2024. It is Military Appreciation Month. After today's market wrap, I will be talking about veterans and retirement, what you need to know. Everyone who's raised their right hand, which includes me, and swore an oath to support and defend the Constitution know the rigors of the commitment they made. Their families also know. Those who did not may not be aware. Okay. Everybody that's a military retiree is a veteran. However, not all veterans are retirees. In order to retire and receive a pension of some sort, generally you've got to serve at least 20 years or more. There are exceptions to that. Otherwise, you generally do not receive a pension. And retirees get more benefits than non-retiree veterans. And it's important to know the differences. Okay, accessing your benefits as a veteran. In the state of New York, most counties have a veteran service officer. They are county employees who are there to help veterans access what benefits they may be due. In other states, it's probable other states have a similar setup, but today I'm going to focus on New York. It's where I have the most knowledge. And much of the information presented today will be applicable to all veterans. Keep in mind the VSO is your advocate. They will help you be aware and navigate the system to access the benefits you may be entitled to. Your discharge papers. This is probably your most important document with respect to your military service. Most of us received the DD-214 as our discharge papers. There were similar forms before the DD-214 came into use. It is critically important that loved ones know where it is. It will be used to determine eligibility for certain benefits for you and your spouse. So put your physical DD-214 in a safe place. Your county courthouse may allow you to register a certified copy. This is one of the things I did, which may be useful if your copy gets lost. Do not rely on a computer copy. Computer crashes happen and your family might not be able to find it. I had one client, he was asked where his his discharge papers were. He said it's on the computer. Family couldn't find it. Copies may be obtained from the government, but the easiest way is to make sure a few trusted people know where the physical copy may be found. And that doesn't just mean your spouse needs somebody outside your spouse. Few benefits you may be eligible for. Access to the VA health system, veterans aid and attendance, service-connected disability pensions, allowance for things to assist with service-connected disabilities, college credits for military schools and experience, various GI bills to help pay for further education. Dependents and spouses may be eligible for some benefits. Primary veteran benefit I see used are the VA home loans. You get a break at the closing table. So just because you're a veteran does not automatically give you access to the VA health system. You've got to find out, and that's where your VSO will come into the picture. He or she will be able to help you figure out how to access it. Much of your military schooling and experience can be converted into college credits. I use this myself to finish off a degree. And as I said before, VA home loans aid in getting a mortgage. Veterans aid and attendance. This can be used to help both veterans and spouses pay for assisted living costs, even if the veteran has passed away. So if the veteran's passed away, the family still needs to know where this discharge papers are because it may be helpful for the veteran's spouse. VA life insurance. You may have reemployment rights from your previous employer. And there are various homeless veterans programs. Be aware of those things you're eligible for. If you're not aware, contact your local veteran service officer. They'll help you figure out what you can get. Get assistance as needed. Be politely persistent. In order for me to get on the VA health system, I had to be persistent. It took a little effort, several months, but it was worth it. Call me. I may be able to point you in the right direction. Feel free to contact me with questions. Again, to veterans and your families, thank you for your service. during whatever stage you're in life. If you're leaving the military, or if you've graduated from a welding school, an engineering school, or law school, you're going to need a different plan for each of these stages that's tailored to your individual situation. During your working years, as early as you can figure it out, you need to find out if you're saving enough, because when you're young, time is on your side. When you're older like me, not so much. So you need to be saving now. So you need a plan. You also need to make sure your investments are in the right place. The glide path to retirement, which is what I define arbitrarily as the last 10 years prior to retirement. You're making sure the USS Retirement will be shipshape on the appointed day, ready to set sail. When you get into retirement, the big question is, how do I avoid running out of money before I run out of life? And finally, your legacy. When retirement's over, does what you worked hard for get to where you wanted it to after you're finished with retirement? I can be reached at herwirefinancial.com. I do in-person, Zoom, and phone appointments. I am licensed and registered across several states and can easily add states if there's a need. If you'd like to schedule an appointment, click on that schedule an appointment button in the upper right-hand corner of my website. If you want to see more videos like that, see that red button? That's the YouTube button. Click on that and you'll be directed to my YouTube channel. Please like and follow me on X, LinkedIn, and Facebook. And for those who prefer the good old-fashioned telephone, my phone number is 518-631-2569. One caution, do not text that number, I won't get it. There is a separate texting number you can send it to. Opinions voiced in this material are for general information only and not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual. All performance reference is historical and is no guarantee of future results. All indices are unmanaged and may not be invested in directly. All data is believed to be from reliable sources. However, no representation is made as to its completeness or accuracy. None of this is to be construed as tax or legal advice. Consult your advisor prior to taking any actions. And hats off to my buddies who are with me on the USS Casimir Pulaski and the USS Sturgeon, and to all veterans everywhere. Thank you for your service. Everybody have a great weekend.